Hey, what's up guys? It's Kevin with Kev-D Fitness, and today I wanted to go over post-workout nutrition with you guys. I get a lot of questions, what should I take after I work out? What kind of shake should I have? What supplements should I have? Yada yada yada. And what I want to do is break down, guys, for you what you really need to know about post-workout nutrition. Not what you're getting in the exercise magazines, the fitness magazines, not what you're getting from supplement companies, but really what you need to know about post-workout nutrition. So first, I want to break the myth for you guys of the 1 hour anabolic window. There is no such thing. This is a total creation of the supplement companies. They want you to think that, hey, you have to get protein into your system right away. You have to get carbs into your system right away, or you're not going to get the maximum benefit from your training. Guys, that's total nonsense. They just want you to buy their protein powders, buy their post-workout blends, buy their amino acid blends, buy their branched chain amino acid blends, and their dextrose or whatever else they're trying to sell you. Guys, that is total nonsense. All the studies that have shown any benefit from an immediate post-workout feeding of carbs and protein were done on fasted individuals. Guys, unless you haven't eaten in the past probably 24 hours at least, at a minimum, you're not in a fasted state. That's not how it works. It takes hours upon hours upon hours to fully digest a meal. So if you've eaten 4 hours before you've trained, if you've eaten 6 hours, if you've eaten 8 hours, say you wake up first thing in the morning and go and train, you're not training in a fasted state. There's still food digesting in your stomach. There's food traveling through your gut. You're having protein, carbs, other nutrients being absorbed into your system. So you're not training ever really in a fasted state. So all your post-workout shake, or the carbs and the proteins you're getting from it, that's really just another source of protein and carbs throughout the day. It's not magic. If you don't need it. A lot of people like to say, well, I want to spike my insulin after I work out, and to really shuttle the nutrients to your muscles. Guys, after your training, the blood in your body is not going to your gastrointestinal tract as much as it is going to your muscles in general. That's what you were just training. So your body obviously compensates for where the blood flow is needed the most. So even if you're having a sugary drink, whether you're putting dextrose or waxy maize, or just having a candy bar or something like that with your protein after you train, you're not going to get a massive insulin spike, most likely, because you're not getting the blood flow to your GI tract, so you're not getting as fast of an absorption as you think you are. Secondly, even if you were, you're not generating an insulin spike sufficient enough to create significant muscle gains over what you would normally generate just from training and regular eating. Okay, guys, you're not going to replicate what professional bodybuilders do. These guys inject insulin in amounts that are insane amounts into their bodies that would kill a normal human being probably. So you're not going to be able to replicate that just by having a post-workout drink that's full of carbs and protein. Now, another thing that the supplement companies push is, you want to get your glycogen stores replenished as soon as possible. Guys, that doesn't matter. That's not how it works. If let's say I train upper body and I train chest on Monday evening, which is what I do, the glycogen stores in my chest don't have to be replenished until I'm going to go and actually use that muscle again. which is not for another couple days when I go and train upper body again on Thursdays. And it's just the same with anybody else. Unless you're going to train, you just need to have your glycogen stores replenished by the next time you're going to train that muscle group. And if you just eat, carbs from food, your glycogen stores are going to be replenished. You don't need to, replenishing glycogen stores is not going to increase muscle protein synthesis. It's just not. So again, that's a moot point. The other thing is, guys, you don't need any special kind of post-workout blend. You don't need to take any special amino acids, branched chain amino acids. Specifically, you see a lot of recommendations for that. You don't need to do that. That's a waste of money, guys. You're getting all the branched chain amino acids you need from the protein in your food, whether you're eating chicken, beef, milk, eggs, whatever the case may be. When you're training, that's all digesting in your gut, and again, it's being absorbed and leaked into your bloodstream continuously throughout the day. So again, another moot point. You don't need that. So what do I recommend for post-workout nutrition, and what do I personally do? What I do recommend is, if you want to take a protein shake, I recommend, if you haven't had a meal in a few hours, if you want to have a shake before you work out, that's what I prefer to do. I personally typically don't have a shake after I work out. I typically, on my ride home from work, I'll have a shake in my car as I'm driving to go train. That will allow, and I do agree with this, that will allow your body to be able to access sufficient amounts of protein, all of your essential amino acids, right away after training. And I do think that's important. So that way you'll be able to start your recovery process as soon as possible. So what I typically do is just one scoop away. That's it, one scoop away. I prefer to get my protein from Whole Foods. I prefer to get my protein from Whole Foods. Chicken, turkey, eggs. I eat a lot of venison. Whatever your protein sources that you prefer, get them from Whole Foods. It's much more enjoyable than drinking a protein shake, in my opinion. Another thing, guys, you don't need creatine post-workout. You don't need it directly post-workout. You can take it any time during the day. So that's really what I recommend. And so after you train, if you want to have a shake, have a shake. It's up to you guys. And if you want to have a bunch of carbs in there, whether it's dextrose or waxy maize, whatever case, again, that's up to you. But you can do the same thing by going home and eating, mashed potatoes or rice or a whole food that you enjoy eating. You're going to get the same benefit. You're going to get the carbs in your system to replenish your glycogen. And again, you don't need to replenish your glycogen in the muscles you just trained until you're going to train them again. Glycogen replenishment has nothing to do with building new muscle. It has nothing to do with muscle protein synthesis. And my other recommendation for post-workout nutrition is, within an hour or two of training, have a whole food meal, a nutritious whole food meal. That way, you'll start the digestion process and you start getting protein and carbs and fats into your body, into your system, to start the recovery process. Don't forget, the supplement industry tells you, 1 hour magic anabolic window. Nonsense, guys. Your muscle protein synthesis is going to stay elevated for hours and days after training. So as long as you're giving your body a good continuous supply of carbs and specifically protein with all the essential amino acids, you're going to be able to optimize your growth. You don't need any kind of special post-workout nutrition blend. Guys, I really want to get that point across. I have a lot of clients. I do fitness coaching. I develop exercise and nutrition plans for my clients, and I really stress to them, hey guys, save your money, buy whole nutritious food instead of spending tons and tons of money on supplements. And I've discussed this in other videos. It's amazing to me how many questions I get on, which protein powder should I use? What should I do post-workout? Guys, that's very small amount of your gains are going to come from any supplementation. You know, obviously, if you really enjoy having protein shakes, if you just find them convenient, or if you have a hard time, if you have you know, low appetite, and you have a hard time getting all the calories you need to get in over the day, then shakes are great for you. And if you enjoy them, fine. That's your personal preference. I just want to get the point across that it's not necessary. Don't think that if you don't have this magic blend in your shaker bottle after you work out, that you're not going to be able to optimize your muscle growth, because you will be. As long as you're eating enough calories throughout the day and you're getting enough protein, you'll be able to build muscle. So guys, I hope that cleared up a lot of the confusion that's out there on what you need post-workout. You know, if you want to have a shake, have a good, nutritious, whole food meal, and most importantly, kick ass in the gym. Okay, guys? That's number one. That's going to be, you know, you can get eating enough food afterwards. That's going to be the key to your muscle growth, not any kind of special post-workout blend, not replenishing your glycogen stores instantly. That doesn't matter. You know, like I said, if you're not going to use those muscles again, you can replenish the glycogen stores over the next couple of days from your normal food. Enjoy food, guys. And one other benefit I just want to touch on: when you're eating whole foods, you're going to be getting minerals, you're going to be getting vitamins that you're not getting in a protein powder. So protein powders are great. You know, if you like them and you enjoy them, and they do have their place, but don't rely on them, guys. Okay, I hope that cleared up what you need to do for your post-workout nutrition, guys. If you have any questions or comments, drop them below. I'll be more than happy to answer. And if you like the video, click like. Please do subscribe. And until next time, guys, talk to you later.